Hello everybody, and welcome back to Gold Rush. We just went through another day, and so far right now the provision of rent is $27,829, as well as the machinery rent is $16,594, which is a grand total of about $44,000, which isn't terrible. It isn't bad. It's not great, but it isn't bad. So anyway, oh, there we go. Let's see. So we're down to $66,000. Oh, they do take my gold nuggets. Well, that's not fun. Anyway, so we passed through the night so that I actually can record something. And now it's time to go dig some more. I didn't want to skip all through the night, but apparently that's what we did. And I think we only need... We're at 82%, so I think one more truckload should be suffice. And almost that. Oh, come on, quit walking in the damn hole. Anyway, so with that being said, each truck is 18%. I just found out. Thank you to Old Man Gaming, which he has played this game a hell of a lot more than I have, so he would know. But anyway, I actually forgot that we needed to record something, so... was just digging up and I was like, oh wait, I better record something. But anyway, today is July 7th, 2023. So happy July. It's been hot. I mean, we had our first 103-degree day, and it was hot, especially driving a truck with no AC or nothing in dust and stuff. It was hot, but we made her through, and now we're on to a 10-day vacation, so ain't no work for 10 days, and it's pretty fantastic, not gonna lie. But anyway, so hopefully everything is fantastic where you are, just trying to get caught up on videos and stuff. Like I said, I'll be starting a new job, be working up in the woods, building roads and stuff like that, so that ought to be interesting for me and so on. And yeah, we just been, like I said, just been digging away and so on and so forth. But 4th of July happened, and we got a few fires from it, and which is pretty much common for the course. I mean, we pretty much always have fires when July 4th comes around, and I mean it's just natural cause. But anyway. With that being said, we're going camping Sunday. So we got tomorrow and Sunday to get ready and pack everything up. And I think my brother-in-law and sister-in-law is coming over today sometime to get everything squared away. So that's fantastic. A little bit of help to load everything up before we go. That's always fun. And so we're heading out Sunday. Gonna go get everything set up over there at the campsite, and you know, do some more fishing. Hopefully the fishing actually holds up, because I mean it's been slacking. Last time we went, you know, nothing was biting night crawlers or anything. I mean, it was real like lethargic almost. It was real hard to get anything done, but. Anyway, so hopefully we can find something and go from there. And yeah, I mean, my brother and sister-in-law, they're not necessarily fisher people, so we're trying to teach them how to fish and stuff like that, and you know, get them used to it, I suppose. But anyway, it's interesting. So we're at 81%. Like I said, we should have only one truck to do. But of course, we'll have, we'll go get another truck while it's running so that we can actually get the next clean out ready. And then we're just going to clean it out, and hopefully we can buy another piece of equipment. If we can get 60 ounces in this clean out, I want to get, what is it? I want to get the shaker. I think is what it is. The shaker, that is $98,000, I think. But it's also like $4,000 of rent money. And so we already dropped it about $3,000 by, or no, I think it was only $1,800. something like that. We dropped a little bit just because of the hopper. So trying to just get all that squared away is what the plan is. But anyway, with that being said, like I said, we're just trying to get everything squared away here. And then, of course, I want to get the front loader in here. And then I want to try to get everything squared away. With that, we have Rivertown to start or trying to buy. That is a nice, easy amount of $1.2 million. And then, so we'll probably have to have about $1.5 million to get all the machinery over there and so on and so forth. So we have quite a bit of time yet. We have a good amount of dirt. It may not be the best dirt, but as soon as we get all the rent and everything down, we should be fine. And then, of course, all we'll have to do is, just buy a bunch of buckets and go from there. But we'll see how that goes as the time comes. But as of right now, we're just trying to save up as much money as we can, and eventually trying to pay off our loan that we don't have. I mean, we don't have a loan, but we're basically we have a loan of $19,000 a day with the machinery rent. So that is basically the loan I'm talking about. And so hopefully we can get that start paid back. And, every $1,000 that we have, it is helping out tremendously. So if we can keep that up and just try to make everything lesser and lesser, more money we can keep. Because, I mean, if we kept $19,000 a day, that's like 5 days you'd have $100,000. So it's definitely worth trying to get rid of the rent. I know it's maybe not the best idea to do, but it's not a terrible idea to rent things until you can buy them. It's expensive, but if you're on the good ground and stuff, you can, pay for it while you go. So with that being said, that's why we did it. So now we're just in the realm of trying to buy everything and own everything. And and then, of course, once we hit Rivertown, we can start saving up for Tier 4, I think, is what it is. I think what we're on is Tier 3. So if we get Tier 4, that would be a lot of money. But if we can get it done, then we should be A-OK and made in the shade. So that's what we're hoping for. That's what we're going to try for. And so, yeah. So like I said, there's tons of episodes coming. I know a lot of people have been wondering how long this series is going to go. And like I said, we just started this thing. We got a long ways to go. We got Rivertown to go, Pine Valley, and, of course, Nighthawk to go. And, if you have any ideas of what to do better, of course, let me know in the comments down below. I try to respond as quickly as humanly possible, but sometimes, I can fall behind just a little bit, especially if the time change is insane, or the time difference, I should say. But if you guys reply at like midnight or something like that, which it would be like 9 o'clock for you guys or whatever, it'll be a while because I'm either sleeping or, doing whatever. We're at exactly 100%, so that's fantastic. But anyway, so we, just the time difference, we'll try to answer back as quickly as possible. But with all that being said, hopefully you guys understand. All right, so now that we got that taken care of, let's turn that off. We'll turn, nope, not that one, that on. Come over here, basically do the same thing as always. There we go. Now that's all squared away. Only have water going down. Where's my bucket? I could have sworn I had a bucket up here. Apparently I didn't. Didn't I check that last episode? I swear I did. Oh well, apparently I didn't. Can't complain about it now. But hopefully we are like I said, making some good money. We definitely need it. It's all basically topsoil, so I can't imagine that it would be too terribly good. But we'll see here. Let's take a quick gander here at the gold map, because we haven't been following it lately. So that one's gone. That one's gone. All this is gone. And I think we're about... there, let's see. Yeah, so we dug over here. So I think we're like right in here. But like I said, we definitely have some ground to cover. I mean, there's a lot of dirt out there, especially, you know, where we've been digging. So there should be a lot of gold out there. We may rent the drill, you know, trying to get that all squared away, see where the good gold is. But I think we're going to try to take out most of this dirt and try to clean it out, like, fully. Did I miss anything? Don't seem like it. Oh, E. There we go. But yeah, so hopefully we can try to get all that out. That would be fantastic. And apparently my voice is a little groggy, so I do apologize. It was sunny and 90-some degrees, and then all of a sudden it decided to be 50 degrees and cloudy. So, not real sure what's going on there, but I guess my voice just isn't up to the challenge this morning. Trying to make it happy again. But anyway, oh, and also, if you can see that in the top right corner, I did turn in the magnetite. We did pretty good for the first, I think it was like 2 buckets or something. But the magnetite ended up being 82, well, basically 8,300 ounces. So we should, when we go down there, we should be able to get quite a bit of gold upgrades, or blacksmith upgrades, or whatever you want to call them. So that should be good. We should be paying less money and getting more gold, less gold loss, and stuff like that. So that's always a plus. You know, that's pretty much one of the biggest things to do as quickly as possible, is trying to get most of the gold loss and upgrades as fast as possible. Wow, now that I've been talking a while, now I can definitely hear myself and how my voice has definitely changed. I'm not sick or nothing, or at least I hope not. But it's just been, like I said, the weather here in Oregon has just been absolutely insane. And it has been for, you know, who knows how long. Like, the winter time is fine. Springtime and fall time is just horrendous just because of the allergies. And this year, the tree pollen and the grass pollen has just been through the roof. And it's really weird because we had a decent winter of snow and stuff like that. So you would think that most of it would be dead, but it grew back very quickly. And the cottonwood was flying. And me and cottonwood is just definitely not friends. Normally it makes my eyes bloodshot and everything else, like I'm higher than a kite, but it's just allergies, and it's terrible. It's terrible. But anyway, here, let's see. Let's get this all loaded up. There we go. Then we can get it running. Right. Come on. Thank you. But yeah, so hopefully, like I said, I'm aiming for 70 ounces. I don't think we've broke 70 ounces yet in a clean out. So let's try for 70 ounces. I feel like that's a fair number. I mean, just because we've been busting ass trying to get all this done. So I think 70 ounces should be sufficient, you know? But I don't know. It may happen, it may not. But we'll definitely see how it goes. Nuggetator is finished with the pay dirt. They can wait. There we go. We'll turn this off. Thank you. And I'm going to fill up the far one first, because we're going to have to do it anyway. Pick up one of these. Put it in there. Oh, there we go. Like I said, I try to do things different every single time. You know, makes it interesting, supposedly. But if you keep it interesting, then you don't get bored and whatnot, supposedly. And yeah, so on and so forth. We have 3 more to go for here. And like I said, in every video, this is what takes absolutely the longest. It's just basically jumping around. You know, and I did get a comment. I can't remember your name, so I do apologize. But, you know, a lot of people are still wanting multiplayer. And as much as that would be fantastic, it won't ever happen. But it would be fantastic. And then I was also told by somebody that commented to check out Gold Hunter. I never really watched any gameplay from it, but I may have to check that out. I know that Old Man Gaming did some. So with that being said, I haven't really watched the video, but I've seen some video of it. Let's put these buckets away before I forget. And so, I mean, it'll be interesting. So if you guys are wanting to see that, let me know. 91? That's it? Wow. That is terrible. And then we'll put that in there. That should be 100. Definitely not good ground. I can assure you of that. Let's turn this off. 80 ounce? Oh my goodness! Come on. This is definitely not going to be a good cleanup for sure. 100%. Here I was thinking we were going to get 70, but that is definitely not the answer for this episode. 100%. And you would think that it would be pretty good, but ain't gonna happen this episode, that's for sure. And it really sucks because we need some good money. Definitely do indeed. Alright, so let's see. So that one's there. That one's there. That one's there. All of those are together. We got buckets. We should have a bucket up there, but who knows at this point. That one's already been ran. So we'll charge that one back up. There we go. Turn that on. Put this in the deal. And then, of course, if we can buy or hire some workers, you know, and run 2 clean outs in one go, that would be fantastic. Apparently that ain't ready to go yet. Because then we could get more moss mats and put them up here, you know, and then have more moss mats up there. And so on and so forth. Just help us out just a little bit. That'd be fantastic. I can't remember what the magnetite on that one was. 150. I mean, we're getting up there, but still not nowhere as good as we need to be. But, you know, like I said, can only do what we can do. Now we're sure why I jumped all that way. There we go. Clean that out. Another 150. Well, at least it's keeping somewhat the same number. Up to 15 ounces so far. Like I said, I did have a 50 ounce nugget, or not 50, it was a 14 or 22 ounces. And apparently they take that. I didn't know that they took that. So that kind of sucks, but it did help us out with the money, so can't necessarily complain. We'll put this one in here as soon as it's ready. Up to 24 ounces almost. Looks like everything's done. We might as well run up here. Make sure that this thing is there. Yes, it is. I did actually have a hydraulic line break too on the shaker, so I had to replace that. And I also was told to disable that, or else I'll go crazy. But I don't know. We left it intact for now, just to see how bad it can actually get. But you know, like I said, we'll see. Let's see. So we got 45% left. We got 45 ounces. So we need 15% and 30%, or 15 ounces and 30%. I don't see it happening. Yeah. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. I mean, we'll probably get, never mind, I won't say 53.4 ounces, so definitely not what we needed for sure. But it is what it is. We're going to have to start filling up the fuel tanks on all of this because that's at 20%. That's at 20%. We may be able to go one more, but anyway, we will see later. Probably hook it up and fill them up before the end of the episode. So anyway, let's go and smelt some of this gold after we upgrade. Sooner or later, we'll just have one bar at this rate. Because I know if you upgrade the magnetite for so far, then you get, there's my other 2 buckets. Look at there. But anyway, then once you upgrade it and everything else, then you can have, like, I think it's 120 ounces or something like that bar. Maybe that's overkill, but I know it's up there. I just can't remember exactly how much. But I mean, like, you'll have like 1 bar instead of 70, so that won't be bad. So hopefully that'll happen soon. What else? We should buy another piece of machinery today, or not machinery, but part of the wash plant. I'm hoping, like I said, I'm hoping for the shaker. If we can buy the shaker, that would save $4,000. That would drop our rent to $11,000, and then plus we should have enough time for another clean out today, or another run through, which will be the secondary video probably next week. And then as soon as that happens, we should be fine. Let's upgrade. All right, so time, not really worried about it. Cost, let's upgrade that. Gold loss, let's upgrade that. The max, we can also upgrade that. Why is my magnetite not going down? That's kind of strange. Might as well upgrade that. Okay, good. So it is going down. I was like, is it? So that's 5,000, 3,000, 2,000. Okay, so I only have 1,400, which is fine. So we can smelt literally all of it. And then we're going to lose 0.26 or 267 ounces, 2,600 bucks. So that's not bad. So it's now one. How much time is that going to? 6 minutes or 7 minutes. So 1 bar instead of 5 or 6. So we're definitely saving time here now as well. So that's, like I said, it's always good to use your magnetite and so on. I mean, it is. I mean, it is what it is. But hopefully, instead of a $20,000, we'll have, I think it should be about 70,000, and that would bring us up to 140. So that should cover the shaker, and then of course I get to deal with it later. 50.7 ounce. Let's just take a picture of it right quick. Thank you. Good old thumbnail. That's one thing about that's hard about recording and all that stuff, is you got to keep got to think about the thumbnail. And really, it shouldn't be that difficult, but it can be. Beautiful. Not as close as I wanted it to be, but good enough. All right, so the stock, $1,200, $60,000. Okay, so I definitely underestimated that. We will have about $30,000 when we're done. But like I said, I'll just smelt the gold, or not smelt the gold, but I will just keep the gold, but I won't go smelt it probably, in hopes that they'll keep, or they won't steal all of it, or steal all of the money. So that's what we're hoping for. So 100,000, you bastards. But yeah, so it's about 3,500. So we're going to add that, get that out of the way. So we'll have $25,000. Which isn't great, but it is better than, trying to smelt it and everything else. Or not smelt it, but what am I talking about? Be better than renting it. So essentially, we're going to be saving $3,000 to $4,000. So, like I said, that's not bad at all. We have $23,000. We must get a good clean out this next clean out, which isn't going to be good because we have to change everything out. But like I said, at the end of the day, we will save another $3,000 to $4,000, so that can go to our rent money for the gold rent, and help us out in the long run. But anyway, that's going to do it for me. Right now, I'm basically just going to go back and rip that shaker out and put in the new one. It's not going to be fun, but it is what it is. But anyway, thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'll catch you all in the next one, and you all take care.